everyone, and welcome back to Reno Air Races 2022, the 55th annual. I'm Ben Coleman, your host here at Florida Aviation Network, on the road, in the field. And we run into all the people that are the shakers and the movers in aviation here at Reno. And this is no exception. We have with us today Gene Conrad. Gene.
Ben, how are you, sir? Great to see you in Reno, Nevada.
I'm good, and put some of that on me. That's good.
There you go.
Gene, I just found out that this is your first rah-rah. This is your, and wow, what a dynamic year you're having. You take over for Sun and Fun, which is actually Aerospace Center for Excellence.
Yes, sir.
And here you are at the one and only in the world National Championship Air Race.
That's right. So this is my first time, and when I was 11 years old, my dad came here with some of his board members when he ran the airport in Huntsville, Alabama, and they came back with cassette tapes, right, of P-51s and Rare Bear and all that, and I would listen to that when I was a kid. So this is a bucket list item for me. First time here. Got here yesterday, walked through the pits. I was just in awe. It is awesome. It is completely awesome.
Gene, and this, as awesome as it is, its awesomeness is not what it was, but it is possible to get it back there, but it's going to take a lot of effort. And I noticed you have Gunner here today.
Yeah, so my son Gunner's here, so he's 15, and we're actually crewing for Jerry Jive Kirby in race 11, L39. So we were out here early this morning getting him off, and they raced today, and so he had a great race, and it's awesome. I mean, this is good stuff. And you know what's great is I'm not even responsible for anything here, so I get to go hang out with airplanes and crews and people that love, aviation, and it is a great thing.
Do you have your phone turned off?
No, my phone's on. I actually was just doing some business earlier. But this is a great place to be because all the folks that are, all the air shows around the country, this is later in the year, right? So a lot of people are out here, and we're over here having meetings left and right now, just talking about Sun and Fun, the Aerospace Center for Excellence, and getting ready for next year and continue to promote everything we do on a year-round basis.
Have you been to the Discovery tent?
I have not.
You need to make a point to either get Bobby or whoever's driving you around. Or actually, those work, don't they?
Yes.
Okay, if you can walk,
yeah.
Go to the Discovery tent, and that's where they have the youth activities and everything.
Yeah, and obviously everything that we do at the Aerospace Center for Excellence and Sun and Fun, it is all about the youth and getting our next generation of aviation enthusiasts and aviators and just get them involved in what we do because we love it. And this is again a great place to do that. And I know they're doing a phenomenal job here getting the youth as well. And I think this is one of their youth days because I've seen a bunch of younger folks here, which is always great.
It is. And Gene, I don't know if you have noticed that there's a lot of folks here that have gray hair and not much of it and wide girth. We've got to do something to get the young, and we're doing it in Lakeland, Florida, and there at the Aerospace Center for Excellence. I can't say enough good about that, but we're just trying to get the word out to our audience and Obi and the crew.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what it's all about. Again, Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo is our annual fundraiser for the Aerospace Center for Excellence and everything that we do. And me coming on board, I've been on board for about 6 months now. We have Eric Crump, our executive director for ACE. He's doing a phenomenal job. We've had some big wins as of late with the Ray Foundation, for example, and some programs we're getting ready to start, and their participation helped fund these things for us in partnership. And there's a lot coming for us. So we're working on a lot of things behind the scenes right now, and we look forward to bringing those forward for folks as the year moves forward and we get closer to the 49th annual Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo, March 28th through April 2nd, 2023.
50th. And are there any scholarships going around?
Yes, there's all kinds of scholarships, obviously, with the we have our partnership with the Polk County Public Schools and the Central Florida Aerospace Academy. So we just we had our 153rd certificated pilot just last week through our scholarship program through the Ray Foundation, and then also we're giving out scholarships to our graduating class from the Central Florida Aerospace Academy, 80,000. This last year that we gave out, and so we're looking forward as these classes grow to give out more and more to make sure these folks are populating our industry and carrying the torch.
Gene, there's enough negative and enough bad things going around in the world these days. Isn't it refreshing to be always on the front of something positive? And we're going to be making a difference. We are going to make a difference.
Well, we will, and we are. And that's what it's all about. The whole reason I came to Sun and Fun, the Aerospace Center for Excellence, is because it's not about me. It's about us being successful. And when we're successful, we're going to create opportunities for others, and that's what it's all about. And it's also looking for getting out there more as well. to find the partners to help us get the mission done. It's expensive, costs a lot of money. Aviation is not necessarily cheap, obviously, but we got to get these kids involved and put them in the right programs and mentor them too. Giving them money is one thing, but what we found over time, even my predecessor, John Leanhouse and Lights, it's about mentoring and being there for them as well to help them through. Just one thing, just give them money, but give them money and then mentor them to make sure they're successful as they move forward.
And the thing we got to remember about money is it's just money. They're printing it right now as we speak. That's a joke, Gene.
No, I don't want to get too political. I'll just stay away from that. But there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of money out there too, and we're going to be shaking the trees to make sure we're getting the resources we need to provide the programming that we need for our kids.
On behalf of OBI and all the volunteers with Florida Aviation Network, National Aerospace Safety Foundation, you can count on us to help you try to get this word out, and we really are sincere about that, and you know it, and you help us out a lot.
No, and absolutely, and we appreciate y'all too, because this stuff is important, and you guys are here, and I appreciate the opportunity today. We just saw each other yesterday, and you said, let's come do this, but y'all help us get the word out, and it is important so people know what's happening and what we're doing. There's so much going on, and everybody's bombarded with all these other things, so you guys doing this for us and making sure we're part of the conversation, we thank you.
And I'm glad to see you take a little bit of time to stop and smell the roses, or the jet fuel,
yes,
or the avgas, and the 160 octane's awesome.
Yes.
The days of precious metal, we may not see those days again, but we might. We're getting enough sponsorship.
Hey, you never know what they got working in a hangar somewhere around the country. You never know. So I'm just happy to be here, and this is a great place. And thanks again.
Thank you, Gene. We're going to say so long.
All right.
Get back to whatever you were doing.
All right, we'll see you back in Florida.
Okay. And that's out for this interview. I'm Ben. I'll see you next interview here at beautiful Rah-Rah 55.